Hi Pre-K, it's Miss Angela, and today I'm going to read to you a few pages of my book, Butterfly. Last week I showed you some caterpillars that I had at home that I had bought for our class, but since we're not in school, they're at my house, and we talked about what those caterpillars are going to turn into. I don't know if you remember, but those caterpillars are going to turn into butterflies. So this week we're going to find out a little bit about how the caterpillars are going to turn into butterflies. So let's look at some pages in our book. What is a butterfly? Butterflies are insects. There are many types. The wings of most butterflies are covered in beautiful, brightly colored patterns. These patterns are made of thousands of colored scales, the size of dust. Butterflies need to warm up each day before they can fly. They rest in the sunlight with their wings stretched out. Peacock butterflies and many other kinds can be seen in gardens, fields, and woodlands in different parts of the world. All right, so let's look now at the next part of our book. We're going to talk about the eggs. Do you see there? I'll get really close so you can see a picture of the eggs. The female butterfly lays her eggs. Some types of butterflies lay their eggs on the underside of leaves. A few other types simply scatter their eggs as they fly. Most butterflies will lay hundreds of eggs because many will be eaten by other animals. Each egg is protected by a thin shell. The baby caterpillars grow inside the eggs until they are ready to hatch. They feed on a special food inside the egg called yolk. If the weather is warm, the eggs may hatch in a few days. So these are butterfly eggs, eggs that the butterflies left. And inside those eggs, a caterpillar is growing. So let's find out a little bit more. The eggs hatch. The caterpillars eat their way out of the tops of their eggs. They do not look at all like their parents. They have 8 pairs of legs, no wings, and very large jaws for eating leaves. Some types, such as the peacock caterpillars, live together in a group. They move to the top of the plant where they spin a nest of silk. This will help protect the caterpillars from bad weather and enemies. So here are the caterpillars coming out of the eggs. And you can ask your parents. I sent you a picture of the caterpillars at my house. I sent it today on the Remind system, and I can show you how our caterpillars are growing. So ask your parents if you can see the picture that I sent on the Remind system. Growing up, the hungry caterpillars eat almost non-stop. Once they have munched through one leaf, they move on to the next. The caterpillars grow very quickly. They must shed their old skin when they grow too big for it. The caterpillars have a new skin underneath. When a caterpillar sheds its skin several times, it is fully grown. It crawls away on its own to find a safe place. Then the caterpillar sheds its skin for the last time and becomes a pupa enclosed in a chrysalis. And there's the picture of the caterpillar inside starting to form the chrysalis. The chrysalis. Can you say that word, boys and girls? Chrysalis. Give that a try. Good job. You may see a chrysalis hanging upside down and sticking to a plant with blobs of silk. Inside the chrysalis, the caterpillar begins to change shape. This is called Metamorphosis. That's a big word. Can you see that big word? There are lots of letters in there. Can you say metamorphosis? Give that one a try. Metamorphosis. The chrysalis cannot move except for an occasional wiggle. It is in danger of being eaten by other animals. This is why a chrysalis is green. Other animals will have trouble finding it. You must never touch a chrysalis because it is very delicate. A new butterfly. After about 2 weeks, the chrysalis splits open. The caterpillar has become a beautiful butterfly. The butterfly crawls out of the chrysalis. First come the head and legs, and then the body. The new butterfly is wet, so it crawls up onto the empty chrysalis to dry. The butterfly's soft wings are crumpled, so it cannot fly yet. The butterfly pumps blood into its wings, and very slowly they become their full size. After 1 hour, the butterfly is ready to fly for the first time. Let me show you some pictures of beautiful butterflies. There you go. So hopefully we can watch our caterpillars turn into beautiful butterflies. So today in our story we learned about the egg, the leaf, the caterpillar, the chrysalis, and the butterfly. What you need to do on this paper is count how many letters in each of these words and write it on the line. So let's look at the word egg. 1, 2, 3 letters. So right here on this line, you're going to make a big number 3. You're going to do the same thing for the rest of the letters. See if you know what those letters are called too. Let's see, that's an E, G, G. See if you can figure out what those letters are, count how many letters are in each word, and write it on the line. I hope you enjoyed our story about learning about caterpillars and the chrysalis and the butterfly. And we will talk more about butterflies this week. Have a great day, boys and girls. Bye.